Pause it there. The truth always hides in the moment we overlook.
Well, that's Sergeant Call. No one even raised a weapon, but the bullet found him.
I traced the angle. Whoever fired was over 200 meters away. One shot, no second chances. This wasn't random. It was calculated.
Then we are not hunting a killer. We are facing a mind that planned every second.
People think a bullet ends a story, but sometimes it begins one.
And this one is just getting started.
You've been staring at the news for 5 minutes straight. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking how people act like the truth doesn't exist, like it's optional.
The truth is never optional. It just takes someone willing to see it and someone willing to dig for it.
You two sound like detectives already. Half the world would just scroll past and call it an accident.
Accidents leave patterns. Sniper and patterns don't lie.
Exactly. Timing, sequence, behavior. If you notice, you see the story behind the story.
I'm just trying to recall about the news. And sometimes the smallest details are the ones everyone misses. That's what I notice.
Noticing is one thing. Acting on it is another. Most people stop at noticing.
And some truths are too big to ignore. If you care enough, you find a way to connect the dots.
Maybe that's what I like about this room. You can talk about things people don't understand, like patterns, truth, even trust.
Trust, funny word. You either notice who deserves it, or you waste it.
Patterns aren't just in you or events. They're in people too. Observe enough, and you know who's honest and who's hiding something.
Even the people closest to you?
Especially them, the ones you think you know. They're the ones that tell you the most if you're paying attention.
I guess the word isn't just about what happens, it's about what you notice.
And what you do with it?
Have you noticed how no one talks about the helicopter news anymore, like it never happened?
People ignore what they don't want to see. But I notice everything, even the ones who pretend to.
Watch how he's acting, how he's observing the environment. Who is that guy?
What do you think he's doing? I know all the teachers in this school, but I've never seen that one.
Something important or something he thinks is...
Behavior speaks louder than words. Look at the angle of his head, the timing of his glances. Someone like him notices patterns too.
Maybe he's trying to make sense of what everyone else ignores, or maybe he's hiding something.
Either way, we should keep an eye on him without moving a muscle.
Patterns never lie, and someone, somewhere, is connecting them. We'll see when it matters.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Just a recap from where we ended. Last week, we had gone over this footage 3 times. Someone's missing, and it doesn't make sense. There's a detail hiding in plain sight. Mr. Sniper, what do you think?
I see it. The angle of the shot, the timing, the shadow near the helicopter. It's subtle, but it's deliberate. Someone knew exactly when and where to strike, like striking when the plane is in air. It doesn't make sense.
Don't try to complicate things. Patterns repeat. Look at the previous missions, the timestamps, even the weather. There is a rhythm. Whoever did this follows a method.
Method or obsession?
Côte de Bosse, bassin en observant une affretie hors de cap, d'être soi-disant s'accéder.
All right. Gents, I want you to notice how the figure doesn't linger. Moves in patterns like they are measuring, calculating, almost like they are talking or taking notes.
Taking notes? What are you suggesting?
Someone is watching more than one event. Whoever this is, they are not just here. They are preparing, observing, and waiting.
If they're that calculated, they might already know more than we do every detail, every pattern right under our noses.
Then we watch. Every camera, every angle, nothing moves without us noticing. This isn't over. Oh, we have a guest. And guess who it is? the young, beautiful head girl of the school. Welcome to my office. So tell me, what brings you here?
Sir, there's a new student outside. I'm not sure if he's a student or a teacher, but he's unusual, always observing, taking notes like he's tracking something.
Observing is natural. Students are curious. Sometimes they notice more than they realize, but curiosity isn't always a problem.
My friends and I have noticed patterns. His actions are deliberate, measured, and the real question is, but deliberate for what? Why does he keep glancing at the school entrances and the corners like he's coconated?
Circulating can mean many things, head girl. Perhaps he's just cautious. Perhaps he's learning. Not every pattern has a dangerous meaning.
Oh, really? You seem calm about this, sir. But do you know something about him that you're not telling me?
Knowledge doesn't always need to be spoken. Sometimes seeing is enough. But yes, I am aware of certain details that don't need repeating.
Thanks a million for your time, Mr. Principal. I need to think about this. I will leave for now.
Do that. Observation is valuable. Curiosity is a gift, but it must be tempered with caution.
Hey, young girl. You look like you just came from the principal. Everything all right?
Yes, I wanted to ask about a student. He's unusual, observant, always taking notes like calculated.
Calculated, uh-huh. And you came here instead of asking someone else?
I don't know, something feels off. The principal seemed calm, like he knows more than he says, but he wasn't wording me outright. Just subtle hints.
Interesting. So you are noticing patterns, but also noticing how others react to them.
Yes, exactly. It's like everything I see is part of a bigger puzzle, but I don't know which places matter.
Patterns are useful, but the key is knowing which ones to follow. Did the principal say anything unusual?
Nothing direct, but he said some patterns are meant to remain hidden, and warned me to be careful. That felt strange, like he knows more than I do.
I see. So you have noticed the student, and you have noticed how others notice him, but you are not sure what it all means yet.
Yes, that's why I'm telling you. Maybe you will see something I don't.
All right, keep watching. Be careful, but observe. Sometimes the smallest details give the biggest hints. I would think about this quietly.
You remember the fields where the old soldiers moved, the paths they chose, the shadows they left, the ones who didn't notice never retained. Their steps are lessons.
Yes, the past guides the present.
Exactly. Now imagine a garden, a single rose standing among the thorns. Careful observation is needed. The wind, the light, even the scent of the petos. Everything tells you when the bloom.
The path is set, only timing remains.
Timing, patience, like the soldier who waits for the signal in silence. One misstep, one glance away, and the lesson is lost. Remember, the smallest detail decides the outcome.
I understand every shadow, every movement. I will know when the moment comes.
Good. Learn from the past. Watch the present. The rose doesn't ask for protection. It simply blooms. Unaware of who watches, your task is to know before anyone else.
She's unaware. The principal's words, the rose, the thorns, the soldier, it's a warning. Danger is coming, isn't it?
You are thinking about him again, aren't you? A new student.
Yes, but more than that, something about his actions, the way he moves, and the principal's words, it's connected. I just need to figure out how.
Connected how? Do you mean a pattern like before?
Exactly. Every glance, every pause, like he's making invisible lines, and the principal he knows. He's guiding the process, but indirect. The key is noticing what's not said.
You mean she's in danger?
Of course, I think you're in danger, and the first step is understanding the pattern, observing without being noticed. That's where it starts.
You're going to figure it out, aren't you?
I have to. Observation first, understanding next, the action. But it begins with knowing the invisible.
We can work together.